But anyway,
All
did you guys have a chance to look at the OGL thing?
A little
We were
bit. We were
talking
talking
about
about
that
that earlier.
right. So for YouTube, thank you for coming back. We are returning for session number 6. Yes, number 6. We hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna have a lot of fun today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We get to have some fun today.
What is the level that is currently on your character sheet?
Pulling it up now.
All right,
Two.
YouTube channel has the YouTube video has started.
Yep, 2.
You should be level 3.
We should. Everyone who isn't level 4 should be level 3.
Okay, like I said, I asked earlier and never got an answer, so I'm
Yeah,
still
I didn't know either.
It's like I was saying earlier. I've been out with my fucking brother. And
Yeah, the lowest level right now should be 3.
so I can do it later or
I would do it.
I
Right
would
now.
do it now
right now.
because I'm about to give you guys
would-
a small recap.
I would level right now.
So last time we were here, you guys had all basically gone through the process of helping get the election set up. Oliver wanted to try and finagle the election, and Christina ended up nearly doing so as well.
God.
The election ended up being put on hold because there were 5 individuals who were missing that could have made the election go one way or another, or in fact tied it. The problem with that is that those 5 individuals weren't there, and as soon as it was mentioned, you all heard a loud ass roar off in the distance, and then you heard
Damn
some
it, I
screaming after that.
Do I get to eat
Well-
another dinosaur now?
It looks like someone's gonna have to go investigate that. I sure wonder who that's gonna be.
Are you ready, kids? It's another adventure.
I
I
might do
can't
something.
hear you.
So, yeah. You guys get to deal with that. We'll wait on Wymel so he can get his character set up so we can go and get ready for it.
Don't
I'm not
worry,
even
I'll
at the
just take
computer.
I'll just take a good bite out of it and it'll fall over dead. I have very sharp teeth.
Historically, that's not been accurate.
well, this is a big level for me, and since I haven't played in like I don't know 2 months, I forgot what I'm trying to do. So this might not be an easy level for me to do.
Well, you can always ask for help. It's no problem.
You're gunning for as long as you have advantage or surprise, if you will.
Really good.
Good job. Thank you. It's a dark. Oh no, it's dark. It's not on. Oh,
there was this guy at the Duck Beer Garden talking mad things to this girl, and she was vibing with it. We're trying to get to sleep. She's vibing, and I'm not wanting to ruin his flow. But like, we gotta see his sleep. So I'm standing there.
What are you listening to, Demon?
Come on.
Bro. And he was just real
Come on, be right back.
Okay.
Looking back and forth between him and the dude, I'm like, I gotta pee. Like, can you please leave? The dude's like, oh shit, yeah, no, I got you.
Anyway,
bro.
did you guys have a chance to look at the OGL thing yet?
A little bit. It didn't seem like it's gonna affect us for the most part because it's mostly focused on actual, like, supplemental content, not streaming content. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but it's been changing, and one thing that I saw for it was that it used to be like if you made over $750,000 using D&D, then they would charge you a 25% royalty for everything after that amount, but then they
That's
reduced it, and then they just said, okay, we're just going to make it a case by case.
Well, that's how I said that they were going to be charging the royalty for that much after 2024. Not that they were already, but I don't know. It is
Well,
outside of my purview.
it's
But
like I
it's-
was saying earlier, Waffle. Under the Content Creators and Fair Use Act, they can't actually do that because it's your content. You created it. Yeah, you're using their format, but it's a fucking format. Do they have it copyrighted? No. And secondly, I never signed any contract with them. So they can eat my ass.
Well, no. So they have an open game license that allows you to use their content to make money, right? And it's not like a officially signed it's essentially they said we have the copyright to D&D, but we're allowing you to use it to use the D&D content and the D&D name to make money off of content that you make.
Yeah, but I'm
right?
not giving them shit off the content that I make.
Well, no, because as of right now, there's not a whole bunch that you do make money wise.
Well, right now, I'm not actually making anything off of it.
Exactly.
But if I was making good money off of it, I would straight tell them to fucking choke on a big old bag of dicks.
Then any piece of D&D content you had on any of your platforms will be copyright struck in, like, right straight away.
No, because it's my content. It's not theirs.
But you're using the D&D name on it,
So
so it's their IP.
it doesn't matter. They didn't use any. Just because there is D&D as a generalization for a TTRPG, they can't fucking claim money from my shit.
No. I feel like it's gonna be a moot point anyway, because there's such a huge backlash coming from the community, and pretty much every single creator is just ripping on him for it. Like
Yeah,
Matt Mercer,
100%.
Matt Mercer is ripping on him for it.
Oh, I'm not
Makes
surprised.
sense. I would expect so. It's a dumb move, but it wouldn't be the first time one of these companies did a dumbass move like that.
I mean,
See, also look at it from this perspective. Matt Mercer, all right, like the #1 DM for all of broadcasted D&D. This motherfucker is busting your balls because now you are effectively saying that you're going to charge him a 25% royalty on all the content that he's created, when he's the sole reason that your game got popular. So you've already made more money than you would ever make by taking that 25% from him.
Yeah,
in
but
sales, simply because this motherfucker decided to play a game with a group of friends and broadcast.
Well, yes, but Master Mercer made money off of our intellectual property. He should have to pay.
More money because of that.
Yes, but that's our money. We're talking about his money.
You're not thinking like
which is our
hold
money.
Hold on, Smoke. There's a key thing here that we need to address. You're not thinking like a soulless corporation.
I was about to say that.
I was gonna say Wizard of the Coast is definitely like that, because considering the fact we play Magic the Gathering,
Well,
we're very well aware of what they are.
It's not even Wizards of the Coast. It's Hasbro, who owns Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, fuck them.
So what you're telling me is, I need to create my own TTRPG that's just as fun, if not more fun, with my own system and my own character sheet design, and tell them to choke on the biggest bag of Richards in the entire world.
Yes,
probably
exactly.
A big old bag of estranged creature Richards that have been bitten off by a very specific gnome.
Precisely. That is exactly what you would need to do.
Let's go with that.
That's actually not that hard to do.
But also, what it also entails, though. So, for instance,
Do they hold the license on D20 systems, though?
I don't think you can.
I don't believe so. Because what do you
There's
mean
too
D20
many.
systems? Like just TTRPGs in general, or
Any game or form of media or entertainment created using D20 mechanics.
No.
no? Because that actually interesting
Way too
lawsuit that was
expansive.
no. It was also an interesting lawsuit that was brought forward, specifically in regards to the casinos. That said, it's basically a federal law that says no one can own the copyright to a dice, because then you could copyright like a D6, and
Monopoly's fucked.
Monopoly's fucked, Craps is fucked.
Pretty much everything that is.
Pretty much anything uses a D6 can no longer use a D6 because it's copyrighted. So, in the greater interest of preserving all those game formats, you cannot own the copyright for the usage of a certain type of dice.
It would be funny, but yeah, that would be bad.
Well, that's good to know.
Imagine if you got a penny times someone rolled a D6.
The other part of the OGL thing as well, that's kind of fucked.
The guy who created the credit card sweeper.
Anything that is published that uses D&D or is published for D&D, Wizards of the Coast can go, mine. And they don't got to pay you a single hay penny for it.
You'd think they'd have learned after what happened when Blizzard did that with StarCraft and Warcraft and anything, people just kind of stopped making stuff and threw a fit. You do that, you're going to have a lot less, and people are going to move to something else to do it on.
Well, mind you,
I mean, Eros is not wrong about that.
The person that's in charge, the person that's in charge right now, used to work for Microsoft.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Before that, they worked in like an IT thing. They probably weren't paying attention to that when it happened, and they probably don't know about that.
That's just called market research when you do this kind of what the fuck, people. Basic.
You think these people look at this stuff before they go, "Hey, I have an idea on how to make money."
No, the only market research they look at is the product they're working with.
You'd think they'd look at like, has this been done before? Did it make money? No. Well, maybe I shouldn't fucking do it.
Well, no, it also could be just the Audacity. I think is no, it's not Audacity.
Well, Nintendo led the way with their whole no more ROMs. Fuck off.
Well,
yeah, that was a no more, not
bit,
we're taking your stuff. That's
a little bit different because that was piracy. Technically, that was piracy.
Oh yeah, but nobody gave a fuck until they realized there's money to be made.
All right.
I don't know. I think they didn't give a fuck until someone made Pokemon Uranium.
Never heard of it.
It involved Pokemon dying in radioactivity and whatnot.
Jesus.
Yeah, people made a lot of them, but that one's actually kind of popular for a while. And they were like, "We don't like that you made this and that it's actually popular. No more."
No, so my concern with it specifically, because and this is like the broader reaching scope of it, specifically for the them being able to yank ideas and like stuff from published works, is like D&D wiki, right? The homebrew wiki.
Mm-hmm.
They can officially make homebrew stuff theirs if they want now.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
however,
the community do the work and we'll
however, this also means that things like Grim Hollow, and other fan-made like Kickstarter backed whatever things, they can also go, "This is mine now. We're selling it and we're making it our official product."
So
and you have to pay for it through us, and they don't have to give a single cent to the original creator.
And possibly
the other portion, the other bit of it, is for sites like Roll20 and Rolled Anvil. If it's published public on Roll20 and Rolled Anvil, they can take from there as well.
Yeah, that's
Like line for line, word for word.
so basically they're just saying that no matter what you do, D&D related, it's ours.
They're saying,
Yes.
not yours, ours.
They're saying, please make me freestyle.
Here, look. I made this thing. Oh, that's a very nice thing. I made this thing.
We have enough
That's
So
meat
they're
ours.
basically going to go full motherfucking Thomas Edison.
Yes.
Huh,
That's
I
a
get
reference
it.
not everybody will get.
I get it.
I get it too.
Okay, so
That's actually a pretty apt comparison.
Wymil, are you almost done with your upgrade?
I'm done.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back from the holidays.
You're done.
All right. So, as I stated before, you guys basically got heard the screams, all like heard the really big roar off in the distance. You guys heard the screams and whatnot. I'm gonna ping on the map towards the north. This is kind of where there are. That's just a set of forests that's kind of like at the edge, and there's a lot more that's past it. So, what do you all do?
I got a dragon and I'm hoofing it over there. Not hoof. What would a lizard folk have? Whatever, you get the point.
All right.
I'm in no rush to put myself in any immediate kind of danger, so I will carefully make my way over, like quickly, but carefully.
Okay.
It sounds like there's another dinosaur for me to eat. Okay, I'm very hungry.
What was that sound? Was it Earth sign? Draconic?
It was bear-like.
Bestial? Human?
Oh my god.
It was bear-like.
Say bear-like.
Yep.
Was it owl-like?
Nope.
Ooh, arr.
I'm just wondering if we're going to come face to face with an owl bear or not.
Nope. Are you all
Okay.
heading off in that direction?
We're
All right,
not.
let me ask you this:
in the
is
Feywild
there
quite yet.
anyone not heading in that direction? Dave.
Demon.
Yes.
Question. So we already established my boy's been living in the wild in this area for a bit. Do I recognize whatever the fuck sound that was?
Nope.
Or what would you have me roll to find out if I recognize it?
You recognize it's a bear-like sound, but it sounds off.
Okay, so specifically it sounds off. Got it. Cool. What's your name?
Like, it doesn't sound correct, like, all the way.
This is something I haven't eaten before. Let's find out what it is.
I am prepared to walk in on a grisly scene.
Gosh darn it.
I look over at Dave and I'm kind of like,
I knew that was
do we
coming.
really care? Kind of look
I'm
to
still
Dave.
disappointed, but I knew this was coming.
It's cold out there,
It is cold.
and I've got. So I managed to separate the two different neural agents inside the concoction, and I want to get back to my lab and start trying to synthesize. So that's what that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Do we like these guys, Dave?
They're kind of loud.
Yeah, but do we want them to get eaten by a bear?
It didn't sound quite right. Ooh, what if it's a mutation? An aberration that was genetically mutated to survive this land. Okay, I'm in. Let's go.
You're gonna say it's mysterious, not to completely destroy it then?
It wasn't a viable sample until I just considered its alter. Oh shit, Darius! Go 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 go!
All right.
I will,
As I go running out the door, I'm gonna be digging into my pouch and pulling out my blubber ointment. Start smearing it on any exposed skin.
And I'm just gonna look down in shock and be like, I wasn't trying to talk you into it as I fall behind.
So what you're telling me is that this is a good chance this is man bear pig.
It didn't sound entirely natural. I must
Or
investigate.
or maybe a bear sharktopus.
I have already opened my bow and pinned it.
Alright, well, you guys are heading off in that direction, and we will move over to the random fights map.
Alright, motherfucker.
You guys are
let's
looking
see.
towards the bottom in the middle. Towards the middle.
Oh, that's some funky looking trees.
Towards the bottom middle.
Those are bushes.
I don't know, size-wise, those look like trees, my guy.
No, they're bushes. We're going with bushes.
That's a lot bigger than
We're
that
going
bear.
with bushes. Fuck off. So you guys are all the way down here.
We got plenty of foliage for you to hide in, Oliver.
I've already rolled my roll, so I don't know what.
That's why I rolled, put the stuff I did.
It's not going down for me. All I see was.
Anyway,
Alright, yeah.
as I get closer, I would like to stealth in.
Okay. Roll your stuff.
Can we see them from this distance, Demon, or tell about where they're at?
Oh, yeah, you guys can clearly tell where they're at, because the 5 guys are currently screaming their heads off, while they have what looks to be a giant green bear roaring at them.
Giant green bear in there?
Green?
Yep.
Oh, hi Garfield.
Wait, scale mail is considered heavy armor?
Pretty sure.
Oh well.
I don't see these. If you got tokens on the map, I don't see them.
They're up a
We're-
little bit. We're not at, right.
They're down.
Demon,
What's up?
Demon, hold shift and click on our location.
Hold shift and click on the location.
If that doesn't work, try control.
No,
There we
that
go.
worked.
Oh, did that move you guys to
You
where we're
can
going?
you can
Yes,
move
that
everybody's.
forcibly moves our view.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
The neat tricks you teach me.
I can't take credit, but I don't know who told me of YouTube.
Well, no, you told him, so you taught him. Take
True.
credit. Credit's due.
Alright, so, yeah, to move up a little bit on the map, and you guys will see where the 5 thugs are, and you'll see the green bear that's over there. As a matter of fact, let me go and highlight this to be green.
It's
Well, that
glowing
is
green
the-
or it is green.
It itself is green.
That is the polar opposite of what I was expecting.
How do I make it green, though?
Make it blue.
Magic.
Make it green. I think the wife's in the room, by the way, guys, too.
She is. I noticed. There is a way to make... Oh, tint color. Okay.
As I go stomping into the trees really fucking loudly,
There we go.
trying,
Look at that.
looking,
Demon is,
looking like I'm doing some Pink Panther stealthy shit.
Demon is metaphorically, they're bushes and he doesn't want to hear otherwise.
And I'm not going to have you guys rolling for initiative yet until you guys get closer.
Well, I'm within firing range, so.
Do
Do
you
the
have
bush-
clear line of sight?
I say the bushes block his line of
He
So-
said
sight.
it's a pretty
now-
big bear.
I do want to ask,
They're pretty
before
big
you guys go into
bushes.
combat or anything, do you guys want to watch a little bit? Or do you guys want to take a good look at this bear?
Yes.
I'm
want to
taking
look
a
at
good
the-
look at the bear. I don't know
I'm
what everybody else
pincer
is doing.
maneuvering right now. Don't
A
mind
good
me.
hunter always stalks its prey.
Okay.
I'll get a good look as I pincer maneuver this bitch.
I'm gonna pull out my spyglass and continue to observe this rare specimen.
Alright. So give me perception checks.
Forget perception. I'm giving you nature.
Mine. I need to roll the dragons, but wait, no, that's the dragons. Damn.
Alright, so for the perception checks,
19 works.
I'm moving right.
those of you who rolled a perception, you notice that this bear is standing up on its hind legs and is carrying 2 war axes. For those of you
What the fuck?
who rolled nature,
Aha.
you can tell that this is not a normal bear. This appears to be a werebear.
Aha.
Oh, that's
Damn,
not-
neither me nor the dragon know it's a werebear, probably.
that's not unique.
No, unfortunately not.
But we know it's not a normal fucking bear.
Nope.
And it's got.
Is this naturally part of the campaign?
It's a part of the story.
I'm asking because if you added this, you have subjected yourself to this. Just be aware of that.
I'm aware.
Okay.
He wanted to make us kill Miyako Dare for him so he never has to hear about him again.
So I'm noticing my scrolling option is not auto. Like when somebody rolls a dice, it's not automatically going down for me. I'm having to actually pull the bar and pull it down. Does that happen to anybody else?
Refresh your page. It also may be that if the scroll bar isn't all the way down already, the chat box won't move with new rolls. It'll still stick where it is.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I don't know if it's going yet because nobody's rolled, but we'll see.
All right. Also,
Here.
just so you guys are aware, in the area you guys are at, you guys do notice that there appears to have been a camp a little bit over to the side over here, with one tent.
One tent.
One tent, and what looks to be a box off onto the side of it. It's covered in snow, but there's a box.
Questions for later. There's a werebear.
And the guys are currently getting roared at because it looks like it's pissed.
Okay,
And
question.
I have
Does
not
he know
seen this. Continue.
What's up?
Does he know I'm here?
Does the bear know you're there?
Yes.
No. The bear is currently looking at these 5 individuals.
With axes in hand.
Well, knowing what I know, knowing what this is, I will retreat back and inform my party members on what exactly that we're facing.
Okay.
And then what would I know about lycanthropes?
You would know the general stuff about lycanthropes.
So the whole can't be harmed by non-magical, non-silvered.
That stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Also, the werebears are generally good alignment, I'd assume.
Yep.
They're good people.
Yeah, they're
Generally
lawful
good-natured.
They are lawful good. What in? You said I know the general things about lycanthropes. What specifically do I know about werebears?
Specifically with werebears?
If anything. Because I started out as a ranger.
Well, this might not matter, Snowshoes.
You would know that generally, like werebears, they won't go and turn people unless that person in particular wants to be turned. They also typically, in this world, in this area that we have, they don't typically come to this far north. And not only that, you also know that you've never heard of a green werebear. So something's very different about this one.
Question.
What's up?
You let slip earlier. You called these guys bandits, but
They're not bandits.
ignore. Thugs?
They're
Yeah,
not thugs. These are 5 of the townsfolk. I just don't have townfolk things.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You said thugs
Sorry.
earlier, so
That's what's
townsfolk.
We recognize the townsfolk.
Oh yeah, and would you guys like to know who these 5 individuals are?
The 5 people that were missing.
No,
influential people.
Oh no. These are the 5 individuals from the bar with the female orc.
Oh, so
Okay, cool. We can go home, guys.
nothing lost, nothing gained. Got it.
Recognize him.
What's up?
So we definitely recognize him. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Demon.
What's up?
I assume the answer is no, but perchance do I recognize this bear now that I actually see it? It's worth a shot. If we both been living in the wilderness here, we could have run across each other.
Not like this, no.
Like I said,
So
it was worth a shot.
yeah, I wouldn't have told you this yet, but remember what Demon said, that they don't typically roam this far north.
Yes, but if he's up here, who knows if he's been up here for a while or not? He's got his tent and everything.
But he already told you no on that earlier.
He told me I hadn't heard it, not that I didn't recognize him. If he's not been roaring at people, why is he gonna be roaring at people?
Well,
I just didn't recognize.
I mean, if you want me to get more specific, you've never seen or heard this
No.
thing.
No, you're good. You clarified that a second ago. I just was. Smoke was saying about you clarified earlier,
Alright.
and
Now let me go to Oliver because he went and pressed the crossbow. Oliver,
yes, he did.
are you wanting to do this or do you want to hold back?
Are they making known anything that would tell me not to shoot?
I was going around to the party and telling you guys what this is, and that non-silver, non-magical weapons will have 0 effect against it.
In that case, Dave, did you say my crossbow has a magical property?
As a matter of fact, it do.
Matter of fact, it do. Okay, so I'm still covered.
Okay.
Did you specify to him that werebears are good creatures?
Well, see, here's the problem with
Snowshoes?
here's the problem with how this played out. We approached the scene, we got close, we saw the people, everybody took cover. Well, not everybody. A few of us took stealth rolls, me horribly, and we scattered. So Snowshoe had to assess the scene and made contact with the people who were still non-stealthed, but had no way of talking to Oliver or anybody else who successfully stealthed.
I'd have still been listening in.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is why I'm asking Oliver if he would like to renege his roll, or if he would like to continue with his roll.
As I continue crunching through the snow.
Crunchy, crunchy.
I'm going to hold that action
Okay.
until I decide which target is my victim.
Yeah. Also, and I don't think this is a huge problem generally, but for ranged weaponry, it's kind of a odd spot for magical and silvered. The weapon itself doesn't normally convey magical property to the ammunition, so it's generally the ammunition itself, or that has to be silvered or magical.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you decide that one, DM, because
It typically is the ammunition.
So I'm gonna let you decide whether I would have fixed something to had a magical arrow or not, because I'm assuming magical bow. I assumed I covered magic.
That is the bow he is wielding. A collapsible crossbow of my own creation, enchanted with my infusion.
Which we could have went as far as saying you enchanted some bolts for me too, so I'd have some magic arrows.
I can't do that kind of stuff, but the magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made and is used to make a ranged attack. It ignores penalty, blah blah.
That last paragraph in that,
Magic weapon.
if you don't load your own armor, sorry, your own ammo, it generates a magical piece of ammunition that would bypass the protections. Yes,
It would. Because of how that last paragraph is stated, that's exactly what it does. Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, you're covered. You don't have to worry.
If that's our
What you
target.
had, so.
They're starting to try to give me the impression that the werebear might not be the bad one in this situation, though.
These are the assholes that set up their buddy with Helga.
Would you guys like to get a closer look at some of these individuals?
Yes, but also my boy is moving to pincer this thing one way or another. Not necessarily attack, but he's getting in position.
All right. Well, you guys are taking a closer look. This guy right over here is the one that actually has his pants down all the way.
Currently pants down all the way?
Currently pants down.
Is he like Moon in the Bear or something?
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! No.
He's
pants down and now on the ground. And it looks like he got smacked.
Who else have we seen around with green?
Where?
Oh my god!
Christ! Demon!
Does he have like a fetish?
Okay.
Demon! God.
Okay, so the werebear starts to move very slowly towards that one individual.
I vote we just turn around and leave. Whatever this is, it is entirely deserved. Whatever this is, it is deserved. They got themselves into this problem, they can get themselves back out again.
Oh shit.
This is not kosher. This is not kosher.
Jesus fucking
Hey,
Christ.
Darius, throw the register at it.
At it or at him?
Yes.
You mean her?
No, him meaning the guy on the ground.
Oh shit.
That's just too fucking good.
Oh fucking hell.
I'm going to attempt.
I'm out of here.
A stealth roll.
I'm out of here. I'm turning around and leaving.
Damn it, demon.
Like no, I am leaving.
Oh.
Did you hear me?
What's up, Smoke?
He's attempting a
I'm
stealth
going-
roll.
Darius is trying to do stealth.
Stealth.
Let him talk, boys.
I'm going to attempt to make a stealth roll. Am I stealth?
Because of the distraction of this whole situation over here, I'm gonna let you have the advantage on it.
Okay. I'm going to stealthily sneak up
We are moving.
behind this guy.
Okay.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Kids are moving. Not so stealthily. Not concerned about stealthy.
And then I'm suddenly going to break stealth by saying, "Who's up for the first reach around?"
Jesus.
Oh my
Holy shit! Everyone just stops dead and looks directly at you, Darius. Even the werebear goes,
What the fuck?
oh, we lost someone.
Oh my god.
Oh, we lost wolves. That's what.
Yeah, Jens was not amused by the tomfoolery, I guess.
Oh.
Smoke. I swear to god.
What are you guys doing out here?
They're sitting there going like,
You don't want. They don't want his reach around. It seems.
we're being attacked by this bear.
I don't look like you're being attacked
Just-
by anything that's a bear.
From right here,
Bears
just
don't use
and
axes, they
they-
use their bare hands.
They all point. The bear attacked us.
from right here, just. Then why is his pants down?
He was trying to take a piss.
Are you asking that? Are you up here and asking that?
Oh yeah, I was pinching while you went into the dragons on the other side of the bear. Just kind of sitting there.
You just see the bear staring at all four of the individuals over there, and then slowly look over to the other guy and start to take a few steps towards him.
Now, see, I live out here. I know about taking a piss in the woods. That's not how you do it. You want to try that one again?
I poop naked.
We don't talk about what you do. You are different than most people.
You're not wrong. We can't all.
No
be-
offense. I was gonna go with inebriated, but that works.
The bear starts taking both the war axes and just sharpens the blades against each other, grinding them, and just slowly looking at the guy as she's walking towards him.
You pointed the bear. Yeah, bears don't do that. You want to try this one again, guys? I've been out here with the bears.
Historically, bear,
He's just screaming, "I didn't mean it!"
Historically, bear, that is not how you sharpen your axes. You should use a whetstone. That doesn't really do that good of a job.
And
Did he say I didn't do it? What didn't you do exactly? I'd like to hear more.
he gets into he gets on his knees and his hands and puts his head into the snow. Goes, "I'm sorry, please don't kill me."
I'm just gonna look at the other guys and go, so you want to be truthful or you want to join whatever's going on with him? Because I don't think you are on the right side here.
The werebear goes and tosses an axe right down next to his head.
And that's not bear activity. Shall we try again?
They're like, we were just playing a joke. There was.
Hey, bear, use your bare hands.
No.
It slowly looks over, slowly looks back, and just kind of looks at the axe and looking at his head.
It'll hurt more.
He's not wrong.
Are we just gonna let this happen out of character?
We're still
I'm
debating.
chaotic neutral, so
I've
I
got no skin in this game.
I have washed my hands this entire encounter. I have left the building.
We're still debating.
We all left the building.
Hold on,
True,
I gotta check my
there's no
I gotta
building
check
anywhere
my
anyways.
alignment real quick. Give me just a second.
Go ahead.
I
Yeah, I
gotta
don't-
check my alignment. I don't know about this man.
I don't give a shit either.
Well, hey, join the party. Apparently, he
Um,
was trying. His story was he was trying to give a shit, but I don't think that's very truthful.
Is his butt still hanging out?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
he's still full on pants down to his ankles.
Okay, my held action of a 24 is gonna be shoot him in the butt cheek.
No, shoot him in the dick.
Because of where you're aimed, where you're sitting, you will be shooting him in the dick. He's facing, his head is, he's like on his hands and knees, facing the bear. You're gonna end up getting him in the nuts instead of in the ass.
You know
You
what?
say this like he's got a problem with that, my man.
I get to say, for all the tomfoolery he's been putting on, I don't give a shit. I'm pulling the trigger.
Okay, roll
Shoot him in
damage,
the
please.
Please tell me he shoots his dick off.
Give me a percentage to hit the butt cheek, because I am trying, even if it's a low percentage, because I am aiming for the butt cheek. Even if it's low, there's still a chance I'll get it.
Nat 20.
Roll a
shot, man.
d100.
I rolled a 24. So.
Roll a d100.
Yeah, but it's nat 20,
That's like
not hit
that's
20
like
or above.
physically impossible though. Like
Yeah,
physically
his ass
impossible.
is in the opposite direction that he's facing.
Dave, you
Again.
gave him magic. He's doing magic things.
Again, roll a d100.
No, that's not right.
Oh?
Nope.
Okay, I was about to say. Jesus Christ.
Dash roll 100.
Okay, so I roll your damage now.
This will kill him anyway.
She's gonna be upset with you for taking her prey.
Not if. Hold on, we'll see.
Well, this all depends on if he's an actual commoner.
He's using sneak attack.
You forgot he
You're
was a-
using sneak attack.
Not only am I using sneak attack, it's a crit.
Yeah. So you watch as his crotch, the entirety of it is, this arrow goes through, and he's sitting there and he's looking up at the bear, and he's just like, "Please don't kill me!" And you just watch as this arrow just whizzes by, and it seems as if it didn't hit. After about a couple seconds, where his crotch is just slowly fucking peels away and just drops to the ground. And all you see him do is to look down, and then just scream as he's looking at his crotch on the
I
ground.
thought he'd pass out, but okay.
He might still.
And he is bleeding pretty bad.
Do I notice this?
Oh yeah, every one of you saw it.
You see what happens when you do dumb stuff? You get your dick shot off.
The
It
bear
appears-
just slowly turns and looks in the direction of where the bolt came.
And sees nothing.
I don't know, how good's her perception?
She does have to roll it, you're not wrong.
Well, I don't know where bears are, but some things have extra sensory methods of noticing.
She sees nothing. She has bad bear eyes.
She doesn't even notice the dragon behind her.
I'm trying to link what I used for the crit.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it just went through.
So she, you see the
Cool, that works for
werebear
me.
just
Just
slowly
wanted to
turn
check.
back
Just
into a
confused.
female orc. And she's just sitting there and it's just like,
Justice served.
that just took the wind out of my sails.
Hi,
Hey, Damon,
strong lady
because-
friend.
just because I have a
How
feeling
are
someone will
you?
ask it if I don't beat them to it. Don't were animals transform back naked?
No.
Okay, I thought they destroyed their clothes.
Nope. Their clothing, armor, and anything that's worn that is non-magical, they have the option of transforming it with them.
Yes.
I knew druids.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
it's,
didn't
it's,
think
it's,
werebears.
it's pretty much exactly like Druid wild shape, except that you can only take the singular form.
Now, are
I
you
guess
asking
hentai.
what she is wearing currently?
Sure, I'm curious.
Okay, so since
Fun.
she was woken up from her being in the tent, she is currently in her skivvies.
There's a tent around here?
Yes.
He said
Yeah.
about that.
Over
Right
here, there's a tent along with a box. And if you were to actually take a look at the box, you would know it's the box that she took from the fisherman's house.
Ah.
Hey, look, Dave, didn't you have something that was in that you needed?
Dave's not here, man.
Dave and
Yeah,
Snowshoe
right.
both left.
No, I'd never
he
approached
just
the
decided
scene
not to
for
do
that.
anything. He didn't actually leave.
Snowshoe completely left.
And I do
Hey,
want to
Dave,
confirm.
weren't you looking for the orc lady?
What's up, Oliver?
I do want to confirm something. Since
up?
I was in stealth and remain in stealth, nobody actually knows who took the shot. Am I correct?
Correct.
There's only one of us has a crossbow. We have a pretty good assumption.
You
I mean,
guys have-
you guys
you
have an
I
assumption.
never seen my crossbow yet.
I have a crossbow.
Okay,
I've never used it, but it is slung on my back.
let's be honest, no one gives a shit. Because
True, I
currently
mean-
there's a guy with his crotch completely peeled off from a freaking arrow, and the other 4 individuals, 2 of which pass out from it, from watching that. One of them, the one in front of Darius, shits his pants, and the other
Yeah,
one on the
well,
far left over
What's
here,
wrong with you?
and the one right
You
here,
got mud butt?
and and the one right
God.
here, he drops to his knees and goes, "We're all gonna die."
He might not die still. No one dies. We'll see.
So I've been trying to like RP here for a minute. So, I'm gonna be as soon as he shits himself, I'm gonna be like, "Dude, what's wrong with you? You got mud butt? Hi, strong orc lady. How are you?"
She ignores you as she reaches down and just you see a green light just come from her hand, and the dude's like body heals, but he doesn't get his crotch back.
Makes sense.
You're a
It's been
unit
deattached.
I
all
mean,
all you hear is him screaming, going,
It's better than what could have happened
"No!"
she used cure wounds, not regenerate. So
to him. I'm just gonna bump our big barbarian boy and say, "Can you knock him out? That's getting really annoying."
Nah, the screams are peaceful.
She picks him up, grabs him by the throat, and picks him up and lifts him in the air and goes, "I'm gonna leave you like this, and I'm gonna enjoy knowing that every woman in that village is going to be laughing at your pathetic ass.
I think
Now
they'll be
never
appreciative that you did that.
Come near me again." And she goes and like winds up and chucks his ass all the way to his buddies over here.
But is he attached to it
Was
still?
his ass pathetic, or is it something else?
And he lands right on top of the other guy who is currently passed out.
Was it the one that shit himself though?
No, the one who shit himself is in front of Darius.
Darn, I was gonna hope he landed on a guy's shit.
Nope.
He's a bit of a
Technically,
piece of shit.
Technically, I think I saved his life.
Technically.
Based on his reaction, he may not appreciate it, but yes.
She
I think he
turns
might have.
back and looks at the area and goes, "So I know you all are a group of adventurers. You mind taking these 5 to the town guard? I would be
I think
greatly
that could be
appreciative."
arranged.
Can you help me tie him up so I can just drag him to the town guard?
Oh.
She nods. She goes over
Is-
to. She actually goes over to her tent and grabs a rope and comes back.
Also, Demon, if any of them are trying to run or anything,
Oh no!
Well, no, I was saying, they just see the dragon just snapping his teeth like he's hungry.
Oh yeah, no,
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 none
no.
of
2 of
them
them
are
are
running.
unconscious. One of them is currently screaming about the fact that he has no crotch. The one in front of Darius has shit his pants and is literally in shock, basically. And the other one on the far left over here is literally just going, "Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!"
You know, these guys are pathetic enough. I could see them trying to run anyway, thinking they could make it somewhere.
So once they've gotten all tied up, I'm going to look down at the one that shit himself and say, "Did you remember to wear your brown pants today?"
He looks up at you and goes, "What?"
That's what I thought. And I just drag him back to the town guard.
Okay.
so anyway,
Before that, Dave, you look like you moved up to the orc female. What's up?
Yes. Snowshoe was about to say something.
What's up, Snowshoe?
you're so okay. Lead up to this, I'm returning to the town, and I'm letting the town's guard know that bear sound is nothing to worry about. It is justice being served.
It is not a
Like,
problem. It is the
don't-
solution.
Exactly.
That is a great question,
This is-
Oliver. Darius,
This is not a sickness. This
how are you tying these
is
guys
the
up?
antidote.
How did she tie them up? I figured we'd tie them all up together.
She basically ties them up so that way they're connected, but they each have their own restraint basically, and they are tied around the arms, like their hands are
Excellent.
pinned, or like their
Excellent.
hands are
I'm
pinned
just
to
gonna
them.
drag them all back.
Okay.
Basically, they're just daisy chained.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to Dave. What's up? She's kind of like just staring at you, like, what the hell?
Hi, I'm Dave. I wasn't aware earlier when we met that you were of a dual nature. I am a scientist, and I've been studying the potential of the humanoid blood, and I've been trying to unlock my own inner power, if you call it, to unlock the blocked genes DNA from my parentage, and I feel that your blood may be key in understanding how the process works. Would you be willing to donate a vial of your blood, or 2 to 5?
She looks
might
at
have
you
another
like dead in
person
the eye
dying
and
soon.
goes like, "And what exactly are these blocked genes for?"
Well, my parents are not your average humans. I have human appearance, of course, but my mother was a mermaid and my father was a centaur. But I came out looking completely human. I'm trying to unlock those traits that make the mermaid and the centaur unique.
She just has this look of like, "Is this dude for real?" Like, seriously.
He wants to be a Mermtar. What's wrong
She
with that?
slowly like turns and looks back at the rest of the at Darius and Zuakotl and is just like,
Zico just shrugs like, I have no comment. We've just been dealing with him.
He seems trustworthy. I believe him.
she looks back
It's
at you and goes, "The fact that you say that you're the child of a mermaid and a centaur and
yes.
have nothing from that makes me question whether that is the truth."
Look, I'm sure my mutations will come in naturally any day now, but anything I can do to speed that along and understand the changes. Obviously, you're very familiar with change from one thing to another.
At this point, Dave feels a little tug on his sleeve.
Da!
What did we say about asking strangers for blood?
That's Darius, not Dave.
She's not a stranger. We met her earlier.
That's not Dave.
Which one's Dave?
This
Where's
one,
Dave at?
the green.
Oh. Sorry. The samurai. Okay.
She's not a stranger. We met her earlier.
Still counts.
Don't. Strangers are people you've never met before. We've had dealings with her. She returned my goggles.
I give up.
I can pay you. I promise I won't put your blood to any unusual rituals or black magic. I don't even have an aptitude for that stuff. I just want to study it closely so that maybe I can understand how the change works and maybe artificially reproduce it so that I can finally assume my heritage.
I kind of glance at her and goes, "He's not lying," as I walk off.
So you
It's
know
very rough.
you know for a fact that you're the child of a mermaid and a centaur.
Yes, I have very vivid memories of my young childhood before I was taken.
All right, then understand this. As far as I'm aware, if you have not developed them at birth, you more than likely will never have them.
Hence the
But see,
blood for the genes.
there's like a percentile chance and in every birth or creation or naturally occurring chemical reaction that a discrepancy will occur, and modern science has figured out that this is a natural thing that happens, but it can also, with enough understanding, be unlocked. I have to have that stuff inside me. Mom and Dad had it. I have to have it. I am part of them. Something just broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
Yes, I think it's your
His
blood.
brain. Same time.
Still counts.
Oh yeah, it does. If she's looking at Zirkle or the other, Zirkle's just like, we humor him. It's a thing.
Stand by.
It's easier just to go along.
Pretty
Just one vial.
Stand by. Give me a moment.
Now, out of character, not talking to you, DM at this point, talking to Dave. When would it be a persuasion check because you're trying to persuade her into something?
Whenever the DM says make a persuasion check.
Okay, so it's their call if he goes that route. Got it. Thank you.
More or less. It's basically the call of can they even be persuaded versus this is
Yeah.
too fucking weird for them. They wouldn't do it, and
Well,
if you gave them $1 million gold.
Yeah, it's also to the nature of a werebear as well, that they do not share their curse,
Unless the person wants it.
unless they both want it and they are trusted.
Gotcha. We did just
There's
adventure.
There is a certain amount of to the play as well, because you could totally say, I'm just asking, I'm not trying to convince them, but I mean, that's moot point sort of, because he's very clearly trying to convince her.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. He's very clearly trying to persuade.
Yeah.
Take any insight check you want. I have no intention of doing anything shady with this blood.
My character knows, but it doesn't mean her character does.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. To go.
It also may just be
take whatever
a
insight
matter
you
of-
want.
Well,
It may also
people's
just be a matter of
insight-
principle as well, that she's not going to share her blood under any circumstance.
Look, I'm just saying, one
Yeah,
way or another.
What is wrong with this guy?
OOC, one way or another,
A
I'm
lot.
either dead or I'm getting her blood.
Oh, God.
Sir, do I have to tie
What?
you in with the rest of these hooligans? I'll do it.
I said OOC.
Well, yes. If you said that in character, you would already be tied with the hooligans.
If I said that in character, I'd probably have an axe buried in my forehead.
Nah, I think Oliver would drag you away by that point.
Stand by. I'm actually looking for something specifically in the book, because there's actually something for this. I'm just looking for the particular
Actually,
place.
sign for if someone asks for her blood.
No, there's a you'll find out. Give me a minute.
It probably has to do with her passing on her
Curse.
curse. There's actually a build, a character build, some kind of curse eater wizard or some such.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That, you
Warlock.
drink
Or
you drink the
sorcerer.
you drink the tainted blood, you gain the lycanthropy bonuses, you do your combat, and then you activate your special curse eater ability thing. Or no, you take some of your now corrupted blood, put it into a vial for future use, use your anti-curse thing, and you're no longer lycanthropic. And rinse and repeat.
You've brought that one up before.
That is in no way, shape, or form what I intend to do here.
That's not what I'm looking for.
And before we force feed you it just
That's
for laughs.
not what I'm looking for either.
You wanted a change? Here's a change.
All right, so we're gonna I'm probably gonna have to make this.
Hey, there's
Okay.
a codec.
Yes.
Lost spine of. Am I not far enough to the side?
Hey, Thieves, check the DM.
Oh, God. Big concern. Always big concern.
Jesus Christ.
What? What happened?
Check the D&D channel.
Give me a minute.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best explanation of it.
shame.
Oh,
Shame.
no, I fucked up.
You're not the one who got his dick shot off, so you didn't fuck up too badly.
Who did what now?
Would you guys like to catch
with
him up?
the new context, it doesn't sound so bad anymore, right?
Would you guys like to catch him up?
No, I want him to be confused.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, fair. Way to put it in perspective. Very true. Second off, also fair, but I'm caught between, oh dear God, I fucked up again, to, aw, the customer really cared. So I literally get a customer, they're like, hey, my internet's not working. Well, it turns out the lady before me who was trying to prevent them from quitting with our cable to go to Dish said that she got them a deal and she's going to do all this, and she accidentally disconnected their internet service. So I was going to contact one of my leads so I could figure out what we could do to fix it and where I needed to go. Well, instead of hitting call them so I could call the lead and put my customer on hold, I accidentally transferred them to the lead with no warning or heads up at all.
That's
So the lead was
horrible and hilarious.
confused as fuck. The lady was like, "Where is Cody? I wanted to talk to Cody. Who are you? You're not Cody." And so she ends up getting so pissed off about them not being me that they send her to my supervisor. Because, of course, when I tried to contact them, it tells them exactly who I am and who my supervisor is. So my supervisor has to deal with this woman who is pissed off because he's not Cody. And so finally, because what happened is I was going to call her back immediately, but I took another customer call before I could. So I done their call in record fucking time and then called her back. She was on the phone with my supervisor when I called, hung up on him to answer me. And she's like, "Is this Cody?" And I went, "Dorothy, sorry, please don't be mad at me. I just finally got used to my brain." And she went, "It is Cody." We had made a Wizard of Oz joke beforehand.
God.
Yep. But
Just
on one
codec
hand,
things.
I'm touched that I can make people's day when it's really shitty go so happy that they're like, "Not you, fuck them. I want the funny guy. Bring me the funny."
Okay.
But on the other hand, like, oh shit.
All right. Are you guys ready for the information? Dave, are you ready for the information?
Yes.
None of us are ever ready. Let's go now.
So, the place you are looking for, there is this place called. No, we do not want that.
That's an interesting place name.
I got a weird feeling of dread.
There's
I
a
have that most
place
of the time
I
Demon
know
talks
where
in
the
game.
freaks all like to go.
You are looking for a island known as Island of Solstice. This island has a place of worship. When you go there, there is a god that very well may allow you to be able to access and unlock your mutations, as you call them. However, my blood will not do so.
Right, but your blood could prove to be the stepping stone I need to take the next step in my in my evolution.
And I'm
So
telling you, there's a
this
way
is-
to have to not do that.
Sir, this is getting more rapey than the guy that actually tried to do that. Down, boy, down.
I'm willing to follow any lead that can lead to my life's
Sir,
goal
no
here.
means no.
And that means taking multiple paths. I'm okay with that.
No means no. The lady said no.
That's just- instead of a vial, can I get just a drop? Just a drop of blood.
Oh my god.
Do you have said vial?
I do. And and I'll reach into my vest and pull out my one of my reinforced pockets and pull out an empty vial. One of my half vials, not my
She
full
holds
vials.
her hand out.
Hands her uncorks it and hands it to her.
She takes the vial, goes and takes her pinky, and you see a claw elongate, and she goes and she rips into her wrist and just lets blood pour into it.
Hardcore.
She hands it to you, and then goes and wraps her other hand around, and you see a green light come over. After about 3 seconds, she takes her hand away. It's fully healed.
That's an amazing power. Was that a spell or your natural regenerative capabilities?
Dave, you won.
Down.
Stop, Dave. Stop.
Down before
Thank
she
you
just
so
smashes the
much.
vial on the grass.
That was my healing ability. I have spells that allow me to heal.
They're just spells, Dave. Calm down.
Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me.
I
You're
think we all know what
welcome.
it means to you.
Fuck you, Waffle.
No. That one's for Eros.
And in the quiet of the conversation, I ask, "What the fuck?"
This isn't where I parked my car.
This isn't where I parked my D&D campaign. What the fuck?
So Kodak, what you missed was
A lot.
when we ended the last session, they had they heard this roar off in the distance. Well, when we came back to this tonight, they rolled and they found out that it was a bear, but it didn't sound like a normal bear. So when they came up, they saw a green werebear. And the 5 individuals from the bar that were messing with the orc female.
Not the orc lady, the orc female.
They just really enjoy getting their ass kicked, don't they?
Well, I think they're done now.
Yeah, they do. They really do like it.
So when they get there, they see her with her two war axes. One of the dudes with his pants down to his ankles. He's sitting there begging for his life. Fucking Oliver goes and shoots his crossbow, aiming to hit the dude in the ass. Ends up missing and takes out his entirety of his crotch. She goes and heals him, but he literally has no crotch now.
He's a eunuch.
2 of the individuals pass out in fear. One of them shits his pants in fear, and the other one is just sitting there going, please don't kill us, while on his knees. He's in complete
Curious
shock.
if I feed him to the dragon or not, but I don't think he tastes very good, being a little piece of shit that he is.
Do these fuckers worship a god of pain?
No, they're just idiots.
Hey, no kink shaming.
Darius is currently dragging them away while frickin' Dave is over here trying to get a vial of blood from her. And then you have Snowshoe, who went back to the village and said, so that roar, you don't have to worry about it. It's literally just justice being served. The brother of the former town speaker is just sitting there, and he's just like, what
Do I wanna
kind
know?
of justice? Or do I really not want to know?
Don't worry about it. It's
I'll
fine.
go with that second one.
Captain of the town guard is like, do I need to step outside and go have a talk with someone?
No, they'll come to you.
I'm sure they will be brought back here in due time.
No words are needed.
Should I be prepared to give Darius an alibi?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not Darius that needs the alibi.
I don't think it'll be needed, but it would never be a good idea to. It would be a good idea to have it ready. Yes.
He looks at everyone in the town and goes, Darius was here the whole time, correct? Everyone nods.
I imagine I'm walking up at this time, dragging the 4 or 5 of them behind me.
Yep, you
few minutes
barge right on into the frickin' town hall.
A few minutes later, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of character, if he's still holding the register, I think I need a strength check.
You don't need a strength check.
Considering who he is and what kind of race he is, no, he doesn't.
Also, there's a dragon and a lizard folk that would be assisting, if for no other reason than snapping at their heels to make them walk.
Oh,
Keep
no, they're
keep
being dragged.
hiding behind that Goliath race.
They're being
Just
dragged.
dragging them.
I'm just straight up dragging them.
Dave
Okay.
and Oliver, after you guys after the vial's gotten, do you guys leave?
I don't know. Is she going to invite us back to her tent?
I said thank you and am prepared to take off. Yes.
Oh, okay.
My body language and posture
Oliver,
says that I am ready to leave.
do you ask that?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm being facetious. Like, is there a reason that I would have stayed? Is what I was going for. Let me reconfirm my wording.
I don't know. Is there a reason you would have stayed? Maybe cloaked trophy, perhaps?
No, I'm not collecting no damn penis. I figured a dragon.
Sir, it's everything. It's not just the penis.
You shot off his entire crotch area.
Yes.
So there's a penis, a scrotum, and 2 testes in the snow, just sitting there.
You can always give
Make
it to
some
Dave
bolas
to
out
test
of
things
They're
on.
being kept very well preserved.
Dave could always test and see what werewolf blood does to a cut off organ.
You should make some bolas out of his testicles.
God damn it. Oh, the fucking conversations we have, and this is exactly why my channel is rated 18 and above.
That's fair.
I
thought it
will
was
not
'cause
be
you're
collecting
here,
the testicles or the balls or anything else.
Okay. She goes and picks him up and walks off to the tent.
Hey, DM.
What's up?
So let me get this
Am
straight.
I to assume that I was talking with Cinder after the vote?
So the vote hasn't been finished because these 5 individuals were not there.
I thought you said it was different 5 that weren't there.
No, it was these 5.
Yeah, it's these
Yep.
5.
Okay, but hold on, I got a question.
What's up?
So when they were attached, she wanted nothing to do with them. Now that they're detached, she's taking them with her.
She's
Probably gonna eat
taking
them
them
to make
over
sure they-
towards the tent. Do you want to watch and see what she does?
Nope.
Hold on. Yes.
All right. You see her set it down by the tent. She goes and starts making a bit of a pile of wood, and starts a campfire. She then goes and puts a stick through from the scrotum up through the freaking hole, and then goes and roasts it over the fucking fire.
I had a feeling he was
Tell
gonna
me
say
you're not
that.
gonna eat that.
Do you ask her that?
Oh yeah, it's in character. Oh please God, tell me you're not gonna eat that.
She looks at you and goes, "Oh no, I'm just gonna let them burn."
Okay, because it definitely doesn't look sanitary to me.
She goes, "Oh no, this tiny thing is not that. No, I doubt it's even nutritious, before or after."
So,
Fair enough.
so when I get back to town and I drag these fuckers to the door,
One of them still has his pants down all the way.
yep, I'm gonna
And
look
he's
over
missing some
at
stuff.
the guy in charge. I'm gonna say, might want to be careful with these. Two of them passed out. This one's got his brown pants on today, and that one's dick flew off.
Did you say flew off or blew off?
Flew off.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It wouldn't be accurate. 'Cause that's what he would have saw. He'd have just
Ah!
seen it
The
attached.
cross.
Fellow
the
townsfolk, we have found it. The flying fuck.
God damn it! We do not give.
The magical bolt did disappear as soon as it made its contact.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's in the description.
Oh fucking hell. So you guys.
Flying fuck.
The captain of the town's car goes, "What in the Sam hell happened here?"
His dick flew off, and he shit himself.
What do you
It
mean
looked
his
to
dick
me
flew
like-
off? And he's
What was
walking
that?
up, and as he walks up, he goes like, "Oh,
See, it flew off.
what black magic is this?"
Zeokotl's just gonna pop up and say, "It looked to me like these 5 men cornered a lady in her tent in the woods, and we don't ask what happens after that. Whatever happened to them is just."
He just slowly stiffens and slowly looks to you, and he goes, "Are you talking about that female hork out there?"
Yes.
Fucking morons.
I would agree.
Like I said, justice was being served.
You just see him go over to the two that are currently unconscious, and you just see him fucking slap and bitch slap them. And then he goes over to the other one, does the same damn thing. And then he goes to the other three and does the same damn thing. Now that they're fully awake and currently very alert, he tells them, "Get on your fucking knees." They all get on their knees. The other one, the one dude who's got his pants all the way down, is currently on his knees in the middle.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Oh,
turn.
no.
They've already been scared so bad that that one's dick flew off. Be careful. The rest of their dicks might fly off too.
Oliver, do you want to take 4 more shots?
Right for the guard. Now I'm gonna say no.
All right, so I would say Dave and Oliver come up right about this time, and he's sitting there and he's about to start laying into these guys really hard. He's like, "You dumb motherfuckers! You realize that fucking female is literally a freaking godsend? The fact that she hasn't killed you is a freaking miracle." Now I'm gonna make this very fucking clear. Y'all fucked up the last damn time. I am done. This is the last time I'm dealing with your asses. Your asses is going out in the cold. Naked. We're giving the Frost Maiden an early gift. An early sacrifice.
What's
gonna let
Frost Maiden?
Are you gonna let him vote first?
Oh no.
What's Frost-
Oh,
what's
no, no,
Frost
no.
Maiden?
As a matter of fact, you know what? That's a great idea, Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, who here votes for these 5 to go out in the frozen cold naked? Everyone's hands raise up.
What's Frost Maiden?
Hold on.
With a large Coke with no
I got a
ice.
question too. After Darius's.
What's a frost maiden?
That it.
He goes. He looks to you and he goes, "The one who's made the entirety of Icewind Dale be cold and frozen for the last 3 years."
Is that why it's called Icewind Dale?
No.
But there's ice in the name. And it's cold and frozen.
It's a windy dale. What's your point?
It's
And it's a
really
windy
far
dale,
north.
yes,
It
thank
usually gets like that during the cold.
Yeah,
But you just said it was magic.
Kodak needs to get his hair looked at.
We don't have any summer months for the last 3 years because of magic. That's why. We used to have seasons. Now we don't. Make more sense?
No.
Vaguely.
Give up.
Looks to Oliver.
He's just different.
Give up. Just give up. So you need sacrifices, yes?
Typically, we don't sacrifice people. We sacrifice heat. But in this case, we're making an exception.
Well, typically yes, but if you guys wait that's like 5 years of sacrifices right there. You can have heat for the next.
Oh,
5
no,
years.
no. That's 5 months.
Oh shit. Well, that's still 5 months. Like, you're just gonna get 5 months away. I mean, come on, just hold one in captivity for 30 days.
Hey,
and
hey.
eat the next day.
Who said she doesn't?
Let me put it this way. Why the fuck should we put these 5 in solitary and have them go one at a time over the next course of the next 5 months while having to feed them and take care of them?
It's called heat.
You don't have to feed them and take care of them.
They have to be living in order to be used as sacrifices.
Bare minimum, sir. Just give them water and make them eat their own shit.
Oh my god. Zirkle just could pop up and say, has anyone tested if multiple sacrifices extends the duration?
Look to Dave.
Dave?
While I've been experimenting with stuff and things, and I have found a nutritional gruel of sorts that would not keep a grown person fit, but would keep them alive with next to no strain on food supplies.
Not what I was asking, but good information.
Or if you have a town healer, you can just keep bringing them back until, whatever.
Let them die of starvation and bring them back.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Unfortunately, we don't have a town healer.
Well, what I was going to say, though, is we have no proof that all 5 were involved. We only know that he was involved.
But they didn't stop him, so therefore they're guilty by proxy.
Well, let them decide guilt and innocence. I'm just putting the facts out to the guard that I know.
As far as I've seen, they almost certainly encouraged his ass.
Captain of the guard just turns back to the townsfolk and goes, "We changing our verdict or no?" And no one stops or moves to change it.
They must really not like you guys. What the fuck did y'all do?
Wouldn't it be better to let him live as a eunuch for the rest of his life?
While I agree with that being a fantastic punishment, I don't want to see him anymore.
Fair enough. Bye, guys. I tried.
My
So,
question would be, would one of these guys
Well,
have
here's a
tried to
question
fuck
for
with
you.
Cicely
Hold on.
in the past?
Kodak's talking.
Coden's talking.
My question was, do you think one of these guys might have also tried to fuck with Cicely at one point?
Do you want me
that's
to
fucking
do
stupid.
do you want me to answer that?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Tell me what they did.
One of their buddies who is dead because of you tried sneaking into your room.
I believe it. Not even a little bit of a doubt there.
Then I sneakily seduced into the water. Yeah, no, I remember that one now. Tell your brother I said hi. That's all she yells out when she sees him having to walk out. She knows what all that's about.
Fenrir is just sitting there, and you can see him, guy like steaming over there. He looks pissed.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong
He's
with
like,
you?
You just reminded me of the time that one human scum decided to try and make his way into your room.
I
Yeah,
have an
and I learned
option
What?
for the town.
Oh,
Stand by, Darius. Continue, Kodak.
all she says is she just looks at the party and goes, "What? He didn't do anything. I lured him into the water and he stupidly followed me, and then he died." because I froze the surface of the water while he's still under.
Alright, go ahead, Darius.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
I have an option for the town as well. Do you need a whole living sacrifice to get your heat?
As far as we are aware, the sacrifice must be living.
Can it be like part of them and them still alive?
What?
This is incredibly morbid. Just
I know where this is
if you're going to punish them, but don't torture them.
I'm
You
just
won't torture
trying
them.
to say, like, if they want to prolong the benefits, you know, an arm here, an arm there, a leg here.
That has unfortunately been tried already, and it does not work.
Oh,
And if you're wondering, and before you ask, no, we were not the ones who did it.
DM,
Yes.
what are the guys? What are the troublemakers doing when they're listening to friggin' Darius say that?
They go from being pale to paler.
They're already having a panic attack because we're about to throw them out to the ice. I'm sure there's not much more they can be scared of at this point.
Yeah, the guy who shit himself looks like he's pissing himself now.
well, he goes first. He's just nasty.
Oh,
Do you know how much body heat that releases? Terrible survival tactics, especially since you're about to be nude.
Are they gonna be nude?
Yes. They get sent out naked. No chance of survival.
Huh. The more you know.
So you see 10 guards come over, drag them all outside the door, and you see them getting stripped down forcibly and then taken to the edge of town.
I feel sorry for the guard that had to strip down the guy in his brown pants.
Oh no, he used his knife.
I feel sorry for that knife.
Doesn't make it any better.
I still feel sorry for him.
This is the technological age where people use their pocket knives to eat.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Don't worry, he will clean that shit.
Got a point.
Literally, the shit off the blade.
Literally.
All right, so
I hate it, but it's not. right.
about 15 minutes later, the guards come back, minus 2 of them, and they come back in. They go, "It's done, Captain." Captain looks over to the former brother of the speaker. Sorry, the brother of the former speaker. Ugh. Matter of fact, let me go here real quick.
Wasn't there 2 more of these guys?
That's what I was thinking. But I can't really count that well, so I wasn't sure. I was
Where'd
just
where'd your buddies go?
God.
My buddies. Dorf. He's getting ready about to say something, but you talked to one of the guards. Oliver.
Yeah, wasn't there more guards that went out?
There are 2 more, but they're currently standing by to make sure that those 5 don't come back to the town.
Make sure the hooligans don't come back in.
Ah.
Under penalty of stabbing.
Oh no, we'll send them back out.
Might be preferable.
So, the guard looks to the captain looks to Dorf, and Dorf goes, "Well, if that's the case, then it would appear that Fenrir is the winner."
Good job, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new town speaker, and waves his hand over to Fenrir.
Congratulations, kiddo.
Cynthia is just clapping quietly for him.
All right. So Fenrir, he goes up and he takes the steps up on the stage, looks to the town folk and goes, "All right. First order of business we'll be doing tomorrow morning. We'll be setting up a fence line around the town. It's about time we have defenses. After we are done with the wall, we will begin building a trench in front of the wall. We'll be putting wooden spikes down below so that anyone who falls in trying to get into here will be impaled.
You should use lava.
We don't have access to lava, sir.
Oh,
Looks back to looks.
I'm not.
From there, once we have done that, then we will go and start a new plumbing system, so that way living conditions are a little bit easier. That is the initial plan for the start. I will get back to you. I'll get back with you, Captain of the Town Guard, and from there, we'll go from there tomorrow. I wish you all a great night. And he goes and steps down and starts to walk out the building.
He seems very happy after that incredible violence. Not that I blame him. That
I'll
was
be
Fenrir
honest.
Kodak.
Simply
I'll be
just tell them to meet me at the shop before I have to leave town.
Alright, now Waffle, you trying to say something?
I'll be honest, I was half expecting Demon you for Fender to say, it's like, first order of business. I abdicate my speakership to Scythia.
Oh no.
I was half waiting for that too.
Yeah, no. Not what's happening.
Would have refused.
Which is exactly why he didn't do it.
Yeah, he knew.
So everyone starts to get up and starts to, like, there's some groups that are conversating while other groups are starting to leave. Tim walks up to your guys' party and goes, well, why don't we go into the bar and go and celebrate? Because it's going to be a good night.
Goodbye.
I think we could go for that.
And
There
by
are
the
some
way,
people that may need drinks after what happened earlier, but we don't want to remember the sights we saw.
and for everyone in this party, your food and drinks will be on the house.
I appreciate you, my good sir.
You sure you want to do
I
that
just
with
look over to
Darius?
Darius, look back at him, and go, "Are you sure?"
He looks to Darius and looks back to the group. I'm sure.
Well, if he's sure, he's sure.
Poverty's
this-
a hell of a thing, I've been told.
Smoke
And
is
this
just
lady
sitting there
said
going like,
that we-
what the fuck?
He might be asleep.
Smoke? Yeah, so Darius is being offered food and drink free of charge for the night.
On the house.
He's like,
How much do you have?
He goes, a lot?
It's not enough.
Are you sure it's enough?
We'll see.
Where is it?
Back at the bar? You know, the inn? Where
I
you
had
guys are
straight-
staying?
I head straight to it and ask for the largest 3 casks of ale that he's got.
My God. Knew that was coming.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna say it. No one else in the party will. Anyone want to try and convince them to have a drinking contest? I would like to see who wins.
convince who?
Tim and Darius.
Oh,
Fenrir and
God.
Darius.
Alright, so are you all heading towards the inn?
I'm heading towards my shop first, like I told Fenrir to wait up for me.
Alright.
I
So,
most definitely head towards that.
I'm
end.
gonna
Is
put
the-
you... What's up?
Is the inn where we have our beds?
Yes.
Puts chalkboard away and proceeds.
Dave, you were just going to town over there, aren't you? Alright. So you guys head back to the inn, and once you guys get in there, Tim is gonna start giving you guys whatever drinks you wish. So we'll start with snowshoe, drink and food.
Milk and fish.
Would you like the warm milk?
Preferably from a cow or a goat, please.
He learned after the last time.
He looks to you and he goes, "What about a cat?"
What?
Waffle.
Holy shit, I can't wait.
Is he broken?
No, he's staring
Emotionally,
at me
maybe.
so much.
Emotional damage.
It won't find your body.
He looks to you and goes, "Alright then, I'll go get you some cow milk."
And I mean an actual cow, not whatever you got back there that you call a cow.
I mean, old Bessie.
He comes back after a couple minutes and he has a plate full of fish and he's got a glass of milk. Sets it all down.
I swear, it's the writer's barely disguised fetish.
Are you going to perception check it to see if it's actual cow's milk?
Give it a sniff, yeah.
See if it's actual what?
See if it's
Cow's
actual
milk.
cow's milk.
Not cat's milk or something else.
I didn't order milk. I ordered ale.
Not you.
Oh, me.
The cat that he's been giving different milks to.
It's like, night 1, he gave me cow's milk. Night 2, he gave me breast milk from the wet nurse behind the inn for some reason.
Just
Again, the writer's barely disguised fetish.
Oh, fucking hell.
There's been worse DMs.
Dave, he looks to you.
Yes. I'd like a stew, bread, and water, please.
He goes in the back. A few minutes later, comes out with a hot bowl of steaming soup, bread, a whole loaf of bread, by the way, and sets down a cup for you. Looks to Oliver.
The normal.
What's the normal?
I don't know. He'd know. I've been here a while.
God damn it. For reference, is there a particular thing you would have been asking for from the very beginning?
Mead, stew.
So
More
probably a broth, more than likely.
Yeah.
Right.
And bread.
Alright, goes back and a few minutes later does the same thing, brings stuff out
Would
for
you
you.
be getting milk?
Looks to Zuokodal and looks to his dragon.
1 second.
What is your dragon's name?
Deluster.
Deluster.
And very rare steak with some ale and some milk on the side, partially for him, partially to wash out the ale if need be. Very rare steaks, to be clear.
He goes in the back. About 10 minutes later, comes back with the food and drinks for you guys, and sits down and looks to Darius. Mr. Darius, what can I get for you? Smoke.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Tim is looking.
We're losing him.
Tim is asking you what you would like to drink and what you would like to eat.
Strongest ale and steak.
All right, anything with the steak?
A potato.
I got potatoes. I've got salad. I've got.
Who the fuck eats salad?
I got bread.
Do I look like a rabbit?
No, you look like you eat the rabbits.
You're correct.
You look like you eat anything in sight, sir.
I eat meat. Things that had parents.
Would
Yes.
Thankfully, plants had parents.
Would you like
apparently.
bacon and cheese stuffed into your potato?
Yes.
All right. He
They
goes.
just don't
He
care.
goes in. He goes in the back. About 15 minutes later, comes out with a steak. Comes out with the baked potato and comes out with a, like what he did last time. He gives you your own personal keg.
I'm gonna need about 2 more than kegs.
He goes,
At least.
finish that one and we'll go from there.
All right. I cork the
Now,
keg and I turn it
Do you
up.
take a look at your baked potato?
After I down the first keg, yes.
Jesus. It gets you another
Gotta go
keg.
It'll take him about half a minute, maybe.
You go and you look at your baked potato. It is bacon. It is wrapped in bacon weave, and it has. You can clearly tell that there's bacon and cheese stuffed into it.
Is the sour cream though?
No.
Is there a fucking potato hiding under all that fucking bacon?
Yes. Yes, there is.
To be determined.
So, you guys are going to be having your food. You're going to be having your drinks. I'm going to move over to, God fucking damn it! Why am I blanking on the name? Scythia and Fenrir. Scythia, you want to talk to Fenrir, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So when I get back in there, I turn to Fenrir and just go, first, congratulations again. You've actually grown quite a lot from when you were just a naive barbarian first coming to my door. Well done. Second, I told you that should you win, then I will no longer need you as any kind of apprenticeship to me. And that is still true. Because I need somebody who will be able to be here for me when I'm gone. I don't need an apprentice. I don't need a servant. I need a partner. And I pull out the same journal that I've been having all of y'all sign. It's still wet. It's still kind of dripping in places. And I hold it open, and a sigil appears in the center with a hilt of a great axe. DM, what does Fenrir do?
He goes and he takes it.
So Fenrir pulls this blade out, and the first thing he's going to notice is there are barnacles on the great axe. The great axe has a blade that resembles much like a lobster claw, and it is just all around covered in either tendril carvings on the axe itself and the shell of a sea turtle on the back end of the axe.
Okay.
And she goes, take care of it, give it a name. Through the weapon, should you agree with the pact, you'll be then able to contact me and send messages to my journal just by talking into the weapon. And if I write into my journal, I can send messages back to you.
He gets down on one. He gets down on one knee and holds out the axe like he's presented it to you, and he goes, "Its name shall be Clawbreaker. And I pledge myself entirely to you." And no. And he goes and takes the axe and he sets it like the hilt, like the butt of the axe down, and looks to you and he goes, "Not only do I pledge myself to you entirely, but if you ever so chose, I would be honored to be your mate."
Do well while I'm gone. When I come back, that just might be the case. I better go. Lord knows Darius is probably drinking Tim under the table. Are you wishing to come and celebrate with the rest? Oh, I do expect you to learn all of the powers of that weapon. It will reach out to you on its own for its pact. It'll be up to you if you decide to use it, but if you do, it can change what weapon and choice you have. I expect you to learn as many useful forms as you can.
He nods. And
Alright, well then let's go celebrate with the rest.
He looks to you. "Unfortunately, I cannot. I have to head back to the library and begin preparations for tomorrow. It's going to be a long day."
But your plans will unfold perfectly.
Before
Heck, they might even be better than mine.
he kind of gives like a slight smirk and goes, "We both know that'll never happen." And before you go and leave, he goes to give you a bit of a small embrace.
She returns it for the first time, literally ever since he's been with her.
He pulls back and nods to you and heads back over to the library.
Be safe.
He
I would
nods.
hate for you to be dead by the time I come back.
He
then I
nods
head
and
over
says
to
the same thing to you, my lady.
She curtsies and heads over to the tavern.
Alright. You walk in and you see Darius downing his third freaking keg.
Got here just in time to watch him drinking Tim under the table.
You notice that Tim is currently drinking as well, but he is not drinking out of a keg.
matter, Tim? Does Darius have you scared?
What are you talking about?
Well, I'd have figured you two would have had a healthy little wager on who could drink the most ale. No one's ever out-drunk Tim, but I feel like Darius could pull it off.
Well, Cynthia, while I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, I really don't want to be trying to have a drinking contest. I am trying to host a celebration for your group. So it makes no sense in me joining in when I'm trying to be of service to you all. I can't really do that if I'm inebriated.
Do you want me to run the stand while you have a drink on?
No. By all means, you are also a part of their group. So, by all means, what can I get you?
Water and fish.
He nods, goes in the back room, comes out a few minutes later, and brings you your fish and your water. Meanwhile, Darius...
Casually watch group.
Darius, I will need 2 con saves from you, sir.
Jesus.
Smoke. I need 2 con saves from you, sir. Getting a little too difficult right now, Smoke?
Yeah, I've been up since 8 a.m. and I'm on 2 hours of sleep. It sucks.
Alright. You fail the first one, you end up being a pretty inebriated, but on the third keg, and when you finish it off, you actually seem as if you kind of sober up, as if you're hitting that point of like, hey, I have enough alcohol in my system, now I'm operating correctly.
That magical tipping point where I become a god at bowling, but one more drink more, and I become the worst bowler in the planet.
You may not like this your performance looks like.
Oh boy.
Early the moment of peak performance.
Alright, so, Oliver, with that question in mind, is there something in particular you're doing?
Just asking for future reference.
Okay. So, you guys have all your food. It's actually absolutely delicious. Snowshoe, you will notice your milk is normal milk. It is normal cow's milk. It has nothing been tampered with it at all.
This time.
Thanks for the qualification.
Dave, your stew is fantastic. It was actually perfectly done, perfectly seasoned.
That's really awesome. I probably didn't even notice.
Probably didn't.
Yeah.
Goes, Oliver, your broth was actually fantastic as well. It's actually slightly better than it was last time, or how it's been lately.
Damn, you've been holding out on me, haven't you?
He looks at you and he goes, all I did was add some extra spices. That's all I did.
Okay, add this to the normal menu now.
Well, I can't do that. Spices are really hard to come by over here, okay?
Alright, every other.
I can try.
Okay.
Looks at Zuakodal. You guys have finished you and your dragon have finished your steaks. They were perfectly well done.
Fabulous. Good piece of bloody meat. Always nice.
Darius has finished his steak and his baked potato with a bacon weave wrapped around it.
You spoiled the poor man.
Well, I know how the man is, so let's do some ingenuity.
I look at his potato and I look, here recently I've seen something that looks similar to that cooked.
He looks to you and he goes, what are you talking about?
I can't remember where I saw it.
You can't remember? Well, try and explain it. I'm curious.
I don't know. It was long and slender and it had 2 little round things down here. It was just weird.
God damn it.
Well, okay, maybe not all that long, but yeah, you get my point.
It's like I don't get what you mean. And what are these 2 small round things that you're talking about? Are they stones?
I think they were chestnuts.
Why the
like maybe walnuts? I don't know. It was a
why
weird
in the 7 hells would you go and put chestnuts in a baked potato? That makes no sense.
It didn't look like that. I didn't say it was that.
Well, then why are you comparing something that isn't a baked potato to a baked potato? It makes no sense.
Look the same.
The fuck were you looking at?
Like I said, it was just. Oh man, I even think it had a little foreskin like this piece of bacon.
And right about this time, you all hear the door slam open. and an individual walks into the inn.
Yeah, that's about right.
Thank God.
No, please. No, please, by all means, don't fucking knock or walk in normal.
Oh no.
It's an inn. You don't knock on an inn.
The person who walks into the room is the orc female.
Yep, saw that one coming.
Mhm.
Now I remember who the cook
I
was.
know what I said, and I still fucking said it.
Chestnuts roasted on an open fire.
Closes the door. walks up to the bar and looks at Tim. So I heard that the new town speaker has been voted.
Yes.
I'll take whatever he's having, and points over to Darius.
A nap?
Just about everything in sight.
No, drink specifically.
Again, just about everything in sight.
Smoke. The orc female now has a keg, the same type of alcohol as you, and starts to drink it right next to you.
Hey, barkeep, 2 more.
He looks to you and he goes, 2 more for you?
Yes.
He nods, okay. Goes and gets you another 2. And she finishes off the keg that she has after a couple minutes. Sets it down. Looks to Darius.
Mm-hmm.
So what was this about wanting a drinking buddy?
Do you think you can keep up?
She goes and takes one of your kegs and starts to drink it, and just looks at you side-eyes as she's drinking it.
No big whoop, I can do that.
Drunkard love.
After a few minutes, she finishes that one as well. What was it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's going to end fabulously.
So after her
Everyone
second
else.
one, she does pretty damn decent. She's not actually having any issues drinking it. Alright. Here is my question. Do you guys want to continue for the night? Because what's going to happen is you guys are going to go into a long rest, and then in the morning you guys are going to get contacted by someone specific. Do you guys want to leave that
Well-
for next time, or do you guys want to do it tonight?
Well, just unfortunately, Kodak did not make it into roll 20 yet. But Smoke is falling asleep. I got 15 minutes to work, so I'll leave that up to you. But
Well, 2, so that pretty much ends it.
that's why I was saying that.
I'm fighting sleep. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Yeah,
You're
no,
good, man. It's how it's life. It's part of life. We all have those days.
you've been up since what time in the morning, so
And
Yeah.
I am a house guest in somebody else's house at the moment, and I am very loud.
Right. Yeah. That definitely
The
makes
first,
it more
the
difficult.
first step is admitting.
I've always known it.
You never took the next steps.
Well, no, I live with my grandmother, and she was deaf, so I always got it out.
I know.
Got it honest.
Alright, for the YouTube channel, I appreciate y'all being here. We'll see you guys next time in 2 weeks. It will be the 21st. So, we'll see you guys there. Y'all have a great night.
Sorry for falling asleep. Fuck, I'm so exhausted from work. I'll see you next time.
Kodak, you definitely need to get that.